So here's what I don't understand. All of this, trolling on the internet, the sexism, the misogyny. I think her name is Leslie Jones, the comedian and actress in the new Ghostbusters. She's off Twitter now because she was subjected to a barrage of just outrageous sexism and racism. I mean, spewing pornography and hate at her. And this is not new, although it's sort of new to me, this whole Gamergate thing and the fact that there's just so much hatred. The fact that the movie is remade with 3 women and somehow that's sort of a threat to men. I understand it's sexism and misogyny. I guess that explains it, those words. But why? I mean, really, what's underlying? What's driving it? I can understand, I'm a feminist, so... what does that mean, feminism? The radical notion, as they say, that women are equal? Okay, but you don't have to be a feminist. If you're just the average person, don't you have a wife, a daughter, a mother, a sister, someone, a friend, a woman you're fond of? I mean, we're not talking about space aliens. We're talking about girls, women. So, this is just one of those things that just always really puzzled me. And it just sort of seems to be in some ways getting worse as it's magnified by the power of social media and the anonymity that comes with that. So it just leads me back to what we do here in this firm is help women navigate workplaces that are rife with injustice and inequality and sexism. And if you're experiencing unwanted and unwelcome sexual attention at work, sexual energy at work, some type of demands, or even if it's just, again, unsolicited sexual conduct, statements, acts that are making you uncomfortable, that's illegal. As is pregnancy discrimination. If you're pregnant, if you're planning a pregnancy, if you're out on maternity leave, and you're being subjected to some change in your status in the workplace because you're a woman who's pregnant, also illegal, as is gender pay disparity. If you're being paid less than a male who's doing comparable work, it's illegal. So these are the things to keep in mind. This is not something that you need to put up with because you're a woman and it's just the way it is. If you're feeling that who you are as a woman is creating an imbalance at work and it's not fair and it has simply to do with who you are as a female, that's something to put in writing, complain to the company because you need to give the company the opportunity to address it. And if they don't address it or they make it worse for you, that backlash is illegal retaliation, which is why you want to put the complaint in writing. Not to threaten them, not to wind up in court, but to leave a paper trail and allow your company to see you're standing up for your rights, and perhaps they'll fix it. And if they don't, at least you'll have a record of what they do, good, bad, or indifferent. And that will be empowering and protective. And over time, this is how we make a difference. This is how you make a difference in your own life. This is how you'll be able to tell your own child how you stood up for yourself, that this is what it means to be a feminist. It simply means standing up for your right to be equal.